For decades, Carlsbad, California has been a special place. Our always sunny coastal region attracts people from all over the world. With our segment, Carlsbad Currents, we strive to give a voice to the voiceless.
Our first episode of Season 2 highlights the life of Carlsbad locals. We can't wait to show you more.
Go to carlsbadcurrents.com to watch Episode 1 of Season 2, which is now available on demand.
Please stand for the pledge. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Carlsbad. It's a rainy Monday morning, but we have a great show planned for you regardless. To start off, we have Roy live with JV softball, and we also have Mia live with choir. What else do we have, Grady?
Yeah, we're also going to have Cora live with ASB and Courtney on the Magic Window.
Sounds like a jam-packed show. Let's get it started. I'm Val Bedoya.
I'm Grady Kunoff.
And CHSTV starts right now. To start off our show, we have a piece on Taylor, a soccer player here at Carlsbad. Let's take a look.
Taylor is a 15-year-old student who is dedicated to pursuing her soccer career here at Carlsbad High School. As a member of the JV team, she has shown lots of commitment in just this short period of time.
Hi, I'm Taylor, and I'm a freshman, and I play soccer for the girls' JV.
Taylor finds joy in being able to create meaningful connections with the people who are surrounding her doing what she loves.
I really just love to play with my team, and I love the connections you make, and it's just really fun to do good.
Taylor has gained numerous opportunities through her soccer career over these past few years.
One of my most memorable moments was probably playing in Spain and also playing with my high school team this season.
Taylor finds inspiration from others who have achieved their goals at such a young age.
Probably Melanie Barcenas, because she started playing soccer when she was 15, and she's the youngest women's player to go pro.
Taylor is able to balance out the different aspects in her life by managing her time wisely.
I just make sure to use all of my spare time wisely and make sure to study in advance and do my homework as soon as I can.
Reporting for CHSTV in Carlsbad, California with photojournalist Marley Beal, I'm Sienna Adamson.
Thank you for that piece. For sports today at CHS, we have JV softball playing versus San Pasqual at 4 p.m., and we have JV boys golf versus Classical Academy at 4 p.m. For our national sports update, the Padres swept the Braves 5-0 last night. They also played them 3 other times and won every game. Later in the show, Courtney will discuss these wins.
The Final Four is set, and this year it's a little different, with all 4 teams being the #1 seed from the region. From the south is Auburn, from the west is Florida, from the east is Duke, and from the Midwest is Houston. San Diego FC has won one of their first home appearance upsets, LAFC, who sits as the #1 team in the conference. This marked the first win at Snapdragon Stadium as the home team won 3-2.
Today is Cesar Chavez Day. Cesar Chavez was a Mexican-American labor leader and civil rights activist who founded the United Farm Workers and fought for better working conditions and wages for farm workers. We celebrate him to honor his legacy of nonviolent activism and contributions to social justice and workers' rights in the United States. For our first live of the day, we have Roy live with softball. Roy?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Roy Kane here with JV Softball. First off, I know you guys got a game today. How have you been preparing going into this week?
We've been working hard at practice every day after school.
Awesome, and I know you have a game today. Talk to me about the when and where and who are you playing?
We have a home game at 4 o'clock, and we're playing San Pasquale.
Awesome, you're playing San Pasquale. Now, talk to me about the goals and expectations for this game.
We plan to start off strong and make adjustments early in the game.
Awesome, can I get a score prediction?
20-0.
And any shout-outs?
Happy birthday, Haley Croop, period 1. Frankie Bruno, science, period 1.
Haley Croop, period 1. Happy birthday.
Coach Robin and Coach Sonny.
Make sure to pop out. The Lancers are going to defeat the Eagles like always.
Thank you, Roy. The deadline to purchase tickets for senior meals is on Friday, April 4th. Breakfast is $40 with ASB and $45 without, and it will be held at Dave & Buster's on Wednesday, June 4th at 8 a.m. Senior dinner is $25 with ASB and $30 without, and it will be held at CHS on Tuesday, March 20th at 5 p.m. UNICEF Club has launched their food drive. They are now partnering with Feeding San Diego, and please bring canned goods to room 2003, 6108, 3204, or 8106. You can also earn volunteer hours, so be sure to reach out to them on Instagram.
Next up, we have Mia live with choir to talk about auditions. Mia?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Mia Torres, and I'm here with choir to talk about their upcoming auditions. So, what can people expect at auditions?
People can expect to audition for their chamber choir, which has just singing, and so there will be about a 30-second to 1-minute audition cut, as well as My Country 'Tis of Thee and other singing assessments. And if you're trying out for our show choirs, you have to dance as well.
That's great. And when and where are tryouts?
So tryouts are in the choir room in room 5003. Singing starts today, and dance auditions start on Thursday.
Make sure to show up, Lancers. And what can people expect?
So if you're auditioning for one of our choirs, you need to prepare a 30-second to 1-minute cut of any song or My Country 'Tis of Thee and any singing assessments. And if you're auditioning for one of our show choirs, you need to show up to dance auditions.
Great. And where can people find more information?
You can find more information at our Instagram, which is Carlsbad Choral, or our website, which is carlsbadchoral.com.
Make sure to check it out, Lancers. And lastly, any shout-outs?
Shandy Sharm, Encore, period 2.
Maddie Harness, period 2, Encore.
T.S. Sun Express, period 4.
Zoe Hutcherson, period 4.
If singing something you enjoy, Lancers, I suggest you try out for choir, and I'm going to send it back to the anchors.
Thank you, Mia. Senior superlative voting will be open from now until April 4th. You can vote in the 5-star app.
The ASB blood drive will be taking place in the gym. The event will start April 1st and continue from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Sign up and donate, and you could receive a $10 In-N-Out gift card while supplies last. Next up, we have Cora live with ASB on their blood drive. Cora?
Good morning, Lancers. I am here live on the couch with ASB to talk about a new donation organization that they are running. So can you tell us why you're promoting the blood drive?
Yeah, so it just takes a lot of time for the blood drive organization to come out and show up. So make sure you show up and you can give back to those that need it and save 10 babies.
Amazing. I'm so grateful that Carlsbad is helping this foundation. So how can people sign up?
So the blood drive is tomorrow, so you can no longer sign up online, but we do take walk-ins in the old gym, and we'll write you a pass for your class.
Awesome. And are there any requirements?
Yeah, so if you're younger than 17, you have to get parent consent. So if you're planning on walking in tomorrow, you should stop by room 5004 and get a consent form.
Thank you very much. And lastly, do you guys have any shout-outs?
Mr. Meilenberg, period 1.
Miss Britton, P1.
Thank you so much for watching Carlsbad, and I'll send it back to Val.
Thank you, Cora. Morgan's Message Club meets tomorrow in room 6204 during lunch. There will be activities, and they will discuss the mental health of student athletes and how to support one another. Students who go off campus at lunch, please be respectful to our neighbors and pick up trash, do not litter, and no trespassing on other people's properties.
Seniors, this is the last week to turn in permission slips for the senior trip. The trip will be going to Disneyland this year, and be sure to sign up for your bus. Now we have Jackson on location talking about the Carlsbad 5K. Jackson?
I'm Jackson L'Oreal on location here at the beach, right at this turning point opening in the road. And I'm going to tell you why this opening in the road is actually very important. This Saturday at 7 a.m., there are 10 races going on for the Carlsbad 5000. most of which are a 5K race, which is about 3 miles. There's a kids race, which is about 1 mile, and then there's a all-day 20K race, which is actually just about 12 miles for you crazy ones out there. If you want to sign up with you and your friends, go to carlsbad5000.com. It's a super fun race for the 5K. What most people do, what I've done in the past, you start at the Carlsbad sign, run all the way down the street, right at this opening, you turn around, and you go all the way back to the Carlsbad sign where you finish. There's a bunch of suppliers and sponsorships at the end that give away Celsiuses and a bunch of other goodies. Be sure to sign up Carlsbad. With that, I'm going to send it back to the anchors.
Thank you, Jackson. Now we have Courtney live on the Magic Window to talk about the Padres updates.
Good morning, Lancers. My name is Courtney Clemens, and I'm live on the Magic Window to talk about how the Padres season has been going so far. So on Thursday, they kicked it off with a 7-4 win against the Atlanta Braves. And they actually swept this whole entire series, which is very good considering the fact that the Atlanta Braves have made it to the playoffs for the past 7 years. And then they're off to a 4-0 start, which they haven't done since 1984. And in that season, they actually made it to the World Series, which is a really good sign for us. And now we have our new pitcher that pitched a 7-inning shutout, only allowing 1 hit, that really contributed to the game's win yesterday that they won 5-0. So now we're going to be talking about Jake's Cronenworth hit that was actually a ground rule double because it hit the pitcher's foot. So you guys can watch that. It hits his foot and then it goes into the dugout. So he actually gets a ground rule double. And then another really cool play by Jake Cronenworth it was a pop fly to him, but he decided to let it drop so he could get the runner out at 3 and 2, which was a really smart baseball IQ play. And their next games are tonight at 6:30, and they'll face off against the Guardians, and they'll play them today, tomorrow, and on Wednesday. So make sure to tune in and watch those games, and we'll keep you updated. Now I'll send it back to the anchors to end the show.
Thank you, Courtney, for all of that information. Now we have a look at tomorrow's story on Spin Records.
Music has impacted every part of my life in every way. It has just been the ultimate escape. I feel like a lot of people can relate to that, be able to just like go away into their own private place of like joy and expression and can find love in that.
Make sure to tune in tomorrow to look at that piece. Also a reminder for the safety of our students, DoorDash is not allowed to be delivered during the school day at any time.
Yes, thank you, Lancers, for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
And bye.